Okay, okay. Another round of boxing. Another round of boxing. Rajon Pittman, 12th round boxing. I'm here. Salute to everybody who fool with me. Salute back. And the ones that don't, I'm cool with that. Salute to my big bro Hassan Lane. Shout out, big bro. Salute to my boy Malik. Salute Malik. What's going on, people? How's your weekend going? I hope it's going well. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. You know, hope everything is cool out there. Salute the Rise Podcast and the whole crew. Squeeze. All Access. Calvin Ford, Kenny Ellis, and the rest of the crew. The female side, Queen B. That's Kenny Ellis' daughter. Salute to GTD. Salute. Salute, salute, salute. Hey man, first thing I want to talk about is, real briefly, that card last night. that was a decent card. It really was decent. The Zone did their thing. They really did. We all know Ortiz knockout. He at 154 now. So he might as well go ahead and fight Boots, man. They might as well fight for that IBF, you know, so Boots can feel like he got it, you know, the real way, the right way, you know, instead of through Mel. Also, I really like that Ramerez fight. That was a banger. That really was a banger. That Ramerez fight. That was a good fight. But I wasn't shocked, but I was like, Jojo Diaz lost his last 4 out of 5. Wow, man. I remember when he came out the Olympics in 2012, smoking. I'm talking about beating up everything. Chin of steel. I don't know, the streets and partying and drugs and all that stuff, man, take its toll. It takes its toll. And you know, he had a lot of personal issues, and I think that's what he got caught up in. Well, most likely that's what he got caught up in. God bless him. I hope things get better for him. You know, he looked good but that boy just wouldn't stop coming. That's the boy who Ryan Garcia knocked out before the Devin Haney fight. Oscar Darte, that's his name. Darte. Yeah. He just kept coming. It was nothing JoJo could do, man. You know. But pretty much good fight. Good fight. Ortiz, it's time to fight somebody, champ. You like what? 21-0, 21 knockouts, something like that now. It's time to fight somebody. Without Googling it, somebody put his last 5 fights in the comments. I never seen Virgil as this, this boogeyman or monster or this really knockout artist. I just don't see it. I don't see him having one of them dope careers where though he just knocking everything out and he go on to win big titles and I don't see that. I don't see that with Virgil. I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I stand to be wrong. But I just don't see him being, being all that. I don't have him for that. To be honest with you, if I wasn't YouTubing and coming on here talking about boxing, I wouldn't have watched that fight if Ramerez wasn't the main event. If Ramerez wasn't the main event, I wouldn't have watched that fight. Period. I'm not a Virgil Ortiz fan. I'm a fan of boxing. Period. So, PBC. The PBC. What's going on with the PBC? What's going on, Hamen? Floyd Mayweather? What's going on? I know it's some type of strategy thing going on, but y'all losing some very decent fighters, but y'all have a lot of world champions. The PBC. Don't let the 5 guys that left fool anybody. Even though them some big names. Casuals probably don't know. They probably only know one of them, and that's Deontay Wilder. But those are huge names in the sport of boxing. Antoine Russell, he went over to DAZN. We all know Richard Hitchison went over to DAZN. What's his name? Deontay Wilder, he went over to DAZN. He has a fight coming up soon. Matias went over to DAZN. Jalil Hackett went over to DAZN. And all of them went to DAZN. But I was talking to, some guys on, me and the team, we was talking and we looked up some stuff and and PBC doing great. They still doing good. They numbers gonna be good. It's not like they in any type of trouble financially, and that's what most people think. Most people think because a couple of guys left the PBC that the PBC is in trouble, they broke, and this and that. That's because people, period. Most people think negative before they think positive. Anyway, something positive will never come to their mind first. It definitely would be something. Oh, they broke. Al Hamen broke. He finally broke, paying all these guys all this money. No, Al Hamen came into the game and let people get their just due. He gave people their worth. You got fighters that name their kids after him. You have fighters that love Al Hamen. You have fighters that their whole life changed because of Al Hamen in the PBC. Them fighters really, really, really love Al Hamen because at the end of the day, he's a good guy. Al Hamen done a lot for the sport of boxing. A lot. And a lot of people don't know the real reason why he was sued by Top Rank and Golden Boy. The reason why they sued him is because they felt, because under the Muhammad Ali Act, you can't be a promoter and a manager at the same time. And for his background, he was coming from that. He was the promoter and also he managed, singers. So, but when he came into the sport of boxing, Al Hamen's smart. He knew that. He was never Al Hamen never took on a role as a promoter. He was an advisor. That's his role in the PBC. He's an advisor / manager. So Top Rank caught him out there. They settled out. And then Golden Boy, they threw the case out. Because, some people are idiots. They just follow suit. They really don't know. They follow suit. So that's the thing behind Al Hamen and being sued by Golden Boy and Top Rank, because they started the Muhammad Ali Act all behind what's his name with the big puffy hair. His name escapes me. Or Don King, because Don King, he was playing every role. Him and his son played every role. Every role. It was Don King Productions, Don King Management, Don King everything. But the world didn't know that. So they made a law called the Muhammad Ali Act. And that's what one part, a part of it is that. So that's what happened. But you know, um, may the people that left PBC be blessed. May they definitely be blessed, man. And may they go on to do great things. You know? Maybe that was a better, move for them. Like, we don't know. We don't know anyone's situation. We just don't know. And it's a reason for everything. I can honestly say, Jalil Hackett, Antoine Russell, them guys, man, when the last time, well, Jalil Hackett just fought in December. Me personally, I don't know when the last time I seen Gary Antoine Russell under the lights. I don't remember. I know he had a tough fight, tough fight against Bartholomew. That was a tough fight, and it was a controversial stoppage. Like a lot of people felt that fight shouldn't have been stopped. Me personally, I thought the fight could have went on. They was banging. They was really banging. I believe the fight was stopped too fast myself. But that's how it goes sometimes. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. And that's what people don't understand. Like, we're imperfect people. Refs are not perfect. They make mistakes. Everybody want to talk about Harvey Dock, but from what I know, I think that was his first hiccup. And it wasn't something huge. Everybody has an opinion. Opinion is like everybody have one. But he felt as though he shouldn't have stopped the fight. That's a big fight. Even though no belts was on the line, but let him bang. Everybody saying the man gave Devin Haney, extra. I don't know. Honestly, I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. I think Harvey Doc did a decent job that night. No, not his best work, but I think that, again, that's his first hiccup. That, to me, that's the first time I seen him. I can honestly say that he wasn't on point like he usually a be. and people make mistakes. Period. We all make mistakes. We imperfect. You got Jaime Munguia and Canelo this week. That's on the zone, I believe. Jaime Munguia is Golden Boy, and Canelo is PBC. But they fighting on the zone. They fighting on the zone. So, that's gonna be good. Last time I checked, the zone last pay-per-view was $69.99. What happened to Eddie Hearn saying he's gonna take pay-per-view away out of America? What happened to all that slick talk, Eddie Hearn? You lied. You couldn't afford it. We all told you that. Look at you now. You became a part of the movement. In order to watch that fight last week, you had to pay $69.99. $70. What happened, Eddie? And I wonder what this one gonna cost. I wonder. I wonder what this one gonna cost. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But I'm looking forward to the Shakur Stevenson fight. That's gonna be, that's gonna be a good fight. That's a dope card from what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Keyshawn on there, Keyshawn Davis, and a couple of more prospects. I'm excited to see that. And another thing, when Bill Haney was talking the other day, I had a feeling that it was gonna be said that Devin was gonna fire him as a coach. I don't know how true it is. This is what people are saying. I looked into it. I don't like talking about anything that I don't have facts on. The only thing I can say is Fight Hub is saying it. And Fight Hub is official. That's all I can say. We have the team checking it out. seeing what's going on, see what kind of facts that we could get out of that. So I would know definitely sometime tonight. That's definitely being what we've been trying to find out for 2 days. And I knew I was coming on today, this evening, for a couple of minutes, and I didn't get a call or anything, so I can't say if that's true. But if it's true, is that a good move? Is it a bad move? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Was Bill Haney stuck the other night? I don't know. I heard him in the corner and stuff like that, but only thing I can say, and I don't want to contradict myself. Only thing that I can think of is, did he let his son take an ass whooping? Should he have thrown the towel in? I don't know, man. I don't know. I know this, that Devin Haney first 10 fights was in Mexico. And from what I'm hearing, they about to take them 10 fights off his record, and not only that, and give him his loss in Mexico, which it didn't make sense. If you take in his 10 losses, his 10 fights in Mexico, don't you take the loss too? Isn't the loss in the 10 fights? I don't know, but I know the sanctioning body. I know these are facts. Is looking to take Devin fights that he had over in Mexico, Puerto Rico, or whatever, because it's not really on record. It's like me saying I'm 10-0. It's like me leaving and coming back and saying I'm 10-0 right now. But I heard this with my own ears from reliable source that he lost one in Mexico. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We definitely will see. Excuse me. I hope he bounced back better than before. I hope he do better. I hope he grow, get something out of that loss. Most people don't come back from beatings like that because they don't want to get beat like that no more. So they get scared to do certain things, like when Adrian Broner fought Maidana beat him so bad he couldn't throw punches no more, and he still can't throw punches to the day, scared to death. Because he don't want to get hit like that no more. Your mind is so unique. The mind is just a unique thing. But anyway, Adrian Broner never been the same. Never. And I said that before. I said it about Melvin Taylor when he fight Julio Cesar Chavez. I think I said it in my last upload. He was never the same man. Forget boxer. From that one fight, he was never the same man. Julio beat the man out of him. Literally. I know cats like, what is this guy? Yeah. Go to any real boxing fan. Go to anybody that was there in that era. That, like, I love the sport of boxing now in the same way I loved it then. Mildred Taylor, after that fight, wasn't the same man anymore. He wasn't the same person. You know, he started slur talking. You couldn't understand him. You know, he became a gatekeeper. And the saddest thing in the world is to see brothers like that, the sanctioned body, still letting them fight. And you got, it's boxing, and you have people that pay their money to see him still the fill up the card and all that. These promoters hire him to fight knowing he's a shell of a man. They just paying him to get his head beat in more. And everybody around that man is not saying anything. Why? Because money is the root to all evil. Facts. Salute to all my people. I just wanted to come on because I haven't been on in a couple days. I wanted to come on and just talk about what I talked about. You know, I just want to end this saying, each one teach one. Each one teach one. And this, birds of a feather flock together. It's impossible to hang with someone or be involved with someone every day and not be a part of something they do. Maybe you pick up a lingo from them. Maybe you pick up a cigarette from them. Maybe you pick up a bottle of wine with them, something. It's a reason for y'all to be together every day. It's something about the person you like. it's impossible. And the Quran says that, the Bible says it, and it's real. Jealousy. Jealousy is crazy. You have a lot of people that don't want to see their brother and their sisters, for that matter, grow. And this is real. This is just real talk. And it's sad. We're the only ethnic group that's crabs in the barrel. Y'all know what I mean. Black folk hate to see other black folk get ahead. I put a store on that corner. All my people to walk past that store to go to that Spanish store just because I own it. In the hood. Quote, unquote. That's why we don't have nothing, but we the biggest consumers in the country. That means right now, because of Latinos coming into this country, we're the minority, but we're the biggest consumers. That means we buy anything. It's time to stop chasing pipe dreams, man, and embrace your peoples, man. And really link up with your brother and do some real stuff, man. I've been out the hood for almost 30 years. And I done met some of the most beautiful people. I don't look at color anymore. Because people of other colors have done more for me than my people ever have done. Jersey.